Okay, let's talk neurotoxin. So we all call it Botox. It's kind of like Kleenex versus a tissue, or like Tampax versus a tampon. It's just a brand. Botox has been around since 1988, but honestly, I don't even really love Botox. I love neurotoxins, don't get me wrong, but I don't love Botox. So what that means is that we actually have about 7 different neurotoxins on the market, and they all have different makers. So when you come in for your appointment, it's really important to figure out the right dosing to get you the duration you want and the look that you want. And then it's also important to figure out the right neurotoxin or neuromodulator, as you might hear some people talk about it. So again, Botox was the first. Dysport came around a couple years later, but we actually have so many different neurotoxins now. We have Jeuveau, we have Xeomin, we have Latibo, Daxxify, and in the next 10 years, there will probably be a lot more because the patent is expired, the formula's out, and now all these makers are coming out with their own brand. So I make the same either way. I don't really have a dog in the race, but I just want to inform you on what they do and what they don't do and why I like some of them better than others. My favorite one is Jeuveau. If you've come in here recently or we've chit-chatted, I really like Jeuveau. It kicks in quickly. It lasts about 2 to 4 weeks longer for most people. So I really love this one. They also give you a lot of rewards. So like some months you get $100 back, some months you get $40 back. But also some people are like Dysport lovers. They are obsessed. So if whatever one you like, we will go with that one. And then I will just kind of explain to you the differences. If one starts to not work as good, things like that, then we can always switch to a different neuromodulator. So I'm 40 years old. I plan on getting this for the next 50 years of my life. So we might have to go through some different neuromodulators over the next 50 years, and that's okay. It's like antibiotics, birth control, antidepressants. They're all the same class of medication. They just have different manufacturers, and they all have a little different personality. So this is kind of like a diagram of what the botulinum toxin A is. And so some of them have these accessory proteins and some of them don't. Each one of these neuromodulators and neurotoxins all have similar makeup. So they're the same class of medication. So basically there's this one blue tiny molecule, and this is what is the most important part of all of these classes of medications. This is a botulinum toxin A, and what it does is it blocks the signal from your brain to the muscle. So I always joke that it's kind of like turning the airplane mode on. So basically once we inject it, it takes about 7 to 10 days to turn the airplane mode on, and your muscle is not broken, your muscle is not paralyzed, your muscle is not poisoned. Just like your phone when you get on the airplane, it's basically gonna block that signal. So your phone still works, people still have your number, the messages are still being sent, you're just not receiving them until the airplane mode goes off, right? And so some of these kick in a little bit quicker. So for Jeuveau, the airplane mode goes on in like 2 to 4 days, whereas with Botox, the airplane mode takes about 10 to 14 days to go on. And then they kind of spike around 6 to 8 weeks, and then the airplane mode slowly starts coming off. So for me, Jeuveau works the longest. I like to sauna, I work out regularly, things like that. And so a lot of those neuromodulators, actually, they stop working after 3 months. This one lasts about 4 months for me. So this is why I like Jeuveau, but some people love Dysport, and that's okay too. Whatever one that you feel works with your own biology, we'll go with that. So then what we do is we'll take the neurotoxin of choice, and then we'll find the right dosing, and then that's where we kind of find the right recipe for you. And then we kind of add different dosing in different areas of your face with this teeny tiny little needle. And then it takes about 2 to 7 days to kick in, and it hopefully lasts about 3 to 4 months. If it doesn't last the 3 to 4 months, and then that's when we will need to reassess. Like, do we need a higher dose? Do we need a different neuromodulator? Is it lifestyle things, stuff like that. So that's about it when it comes to neuromodulators and the different types of neuromodulators and why we might choose one over the other. But we'll discuss all of this at your appointment and answer any questions that you might have.